said I don't owe my former mentor any loyalty, and wasn't sorry when my team stopped treating him like a legend. I used to work at a mid-sized tech company straight out of college. That's where I met Aaron. He was senior staff, confident, charismatic, and very good at making himself look indispensable. He took me under his wing early on, showed me the ropes, helped me avoid a few beginner mistakes. For a long time, I genuinely respected him. When people asked how I advanced so quickly, I'd say, Aaron helped me a lot. And that was true. At least at first. About 3 years in, things started to change. Aaron became less of a mentor and more of a gatekeeper. He wanted credit for everything. If an idea came from you, he'd refine it just enough to call it his. If you did well, it was because he trained you. If you messed up, you were on your own. He also had this habit of speaking for people in meetings, cutting them off to explain what they meant to say. Still, he had a reputation. Leadership loved him. New hires were told, stick close to Aaron. He'll take care of you. And most people did, because going against him felt risky. Last year, Aaron left the company for a higher paying role somewhere else. When he announced it, the office threw him a whole farewell lunch. Speeches, inside jokes, thank you cards. He hugged everyone and said how proud he was of his team. I clapped along, but something about it felt hollow. After he left, things got lighter. Meetings were shorter. People spoke up more. Junior employees started presenting their own work instead of routing everything through one person. Our productivity actually improved, and quietly people began sharing stories, how Aaron had shut them down, taken credit, discouraged them from applying for promotions because they weren't ready yet. A few months later, we found out Aaron's new job hadn't worked out. He reached out to several of us individually, asking for references, advice, introductions. When he messaged me, he opened with, I always considered you one of my success stories. That phrase bothered me more than it should have. I didn't reply right away. I talked it over with a coworker and she said, you don't owe him anything. He wasn't your career. You were. That stuck with me. I eventually responded politely but vaguely. I didn't offer a reference. I didn't make calls on his behalf. Apparently others did the same, because a week later Aaron posted a long LinkedIn rant about loyalty, gratitude, and how people forget who helped them get where they are. That's when things got awkward. Someone in a team meeting joked, guess we're all ungrateful now. Everyone laughed except me. I said, probably a little too calmly, helping someone doesn't mean owning their future. The room went quiet for a second. Then someone nodded and said, yeah, that word must have gotten back to Aaron, because he messaged me again, more directly this time. He said he was hurt that I, of all people, hadn't supported him. That after everything he'd done, he thought I'd at least vouch for him. He said it felt like betrayal. I told him the truth. I said I appreciated what he taught me early on, but mentorship isn't a lifetime contract. That my career didn't belong to him, and I wasn't responsible for fixing his situation. I said growth doesn't cancel out the ways he'd held people back. He never replied. Since then, our team has stopped referring to him like some untouchable figure. New hires don't hear his name. Processes he controlled have been redesigned. People take credit for their own work without apologizing for it. Sometimes I feel a twinge of guilt. He did help me once. But I'm also quietly relieved that no one treats him like a second boss anymore, and that we've finally learned the difference between support and control.